You ever asked like Google Home about Alexa?
No.
No? And you ever asked like Google Home about Alexa? She's like, I like her blue light. And I'm like, oh my god, what? Seriously?
I love it.
I don't know what she says if you ask her about Google Home. Okay. I don't think she says anything. But I thought that was cute. I was like, oh, you like your blue home? What are you doing? Oh no! What? You're just grabbing cold. Ah, fuck! Now I feel like I need something. You all got a fucking drink in your hand.
Yeah, for the boys.
Ah, shit.
It's a hot tamale.
Pepsi.
Yeah, right. Like
I love it.
Oh, dingus. Turn the light off. Why's the light on? It's super bright in here. Is it? No. You know what? That's weirder. You know what?
Yeah, I have to go back.
Just set us to dark.
that's weird.
Just set us to dark themed podcast.
Just like an ASMR.
Yeah.
Just get close.
Just flick the light switch and everybody has to whisper.
Well, how's it going today?
They're not gonna see that the lights are off, right?
They're not gonna see that he doesn't have his drink.
It's the principle of the matter, Quinn.
We're trying to paint them a word picture.
This is the worst
the audience
cold
a word
open we've ever
picture.
done.
This is bad.
This is bad.
You've chosen it.
Jesus Christ. See, this is I like to start recording when no one knows.
Absolutely.
And that's what I just did.
It's perfect, and now it's a great opening. Welcome to the Weekend Fan Club, where we do podcasts on Tuesdays and have no repercussion.
I didn't come here to get schooled at my own game.
I swear on my life, I told him not to do. I did not tell him to do that. Fuck, is this your show now?
I got it.
Cool. Oh my god.
The only weird thing is that I've listened to a few podcasts now, and I hear your voices in person, and it is the weirdest. It's like the first time you seen Rooster Teeth, like on video. It was insane. It's insane.
Holy
I
shit.
can imagine. I have a friend that listened to the podcast and he said me and Connor sound the same.
Oh, absolutely.
And I was like,
what?
He didn't know we were brothers. He just thinks we're two people that sound exactly alike.
The brothers.
They're brothers.
Oh my
Brothers,
god.
yeah.
That's why you can eat at the same time. All right.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel it.
No, man. I remember we went to that party one time, or I don't know where we were. We did something, and like one of your friends was like, "I know you." And
That was at Stacy, wasn't it?
It was at Stacy. Yeah, I think one of your friends was like, "Dude, I know you," and I was like,
No, yeah, Steve was
"Is this what it's like to get recognized out on the street?" Whoa!
I need that. Running around the mall.
Oh, that happened one time we went to Jamdana. Remember? We went to like the last Jamdana show, and like one of your friends was like, they just finished watching like one of the videos I put up on YouTube, and you're like,
Yep.
"Dude, I love your stuff." I was like, "I haven't uploaded in 6 months." Whoa! Holy shit!
I love it.
Anyway, before we get any more off topic,
Like
it's not like us at all.
Don't make eye contact when you make jokes I don't understand.
What the fuck? We have a guest today.
That's it. What up?
Oh, what's up, man?
PB Kev.
PB Kev, how's it going?
This is it.
Is it Lil PB Kev?
It's Lil PB Kev on Instagram.
On
because
Insta only?
Yeah, I couldn't get PB
Okay.
Kev, but it may change.
Because I saw Lil PB Kev and I was like, which is it?
No, absolutely. PB Kev is the
other
real
PB
alien.
Kev out there is
That other PB
really
Kev.
bringing us
Oh
down.
yeah, he's not killing it though. I'm the only one in the game. Easy.
Not bad. All right. So Lil PB Kev, can I call you PB?
You can call me PB. You can call me Kev too if you want. Doesn't matter. You can call me whatever you want.
That's
Can
fine.
I call you Peeb?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a reason for it. When I was working at the pizza delivery store, we used to do deliveries to Paradise Bowl, which got abbreviated to PB. And I started calling it Peeb, and I got a lot of looks from the coworkers.
I feel it.
All right, man.
Peep for the next hour. Easy.
All right, PB. So you just recently dropped.
Yeah.
Your music video.
Dropped the music video. Dream After Dream. YouTube.
I like it.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Like I've known you before. Like we've known each other before. We've worked together. But like, I remember looking at Instagram and being like, the fuck is this shit?
Oh, absolutely.
No offense. I was just like, what? What is he doing?
Yeah.
And I was like, and I kind of looked into your Instagram story and like your Snapchat, and I was like, holy shit, what? What? You're dropping a music video?
Yeah.
I was a little bit blown away because like.
Yeah.
The
The best part about it is like everyone. I feel like the people that were close to me, like you knew.
Yeah.
I rap and I rhyme and whatever.
No, because I remember like getting Snapchats in like the middle of the night, and you were just like, "Oh, dude, fucking check this shit out," and I'd be like, "It's fired."
It's fire. And the best part is like
That's fire. I'm going back to sleep.
I'm going right back to
I'm an
sleep.
old
I'm gonna
man.
dream
So
about
your
that.
dream.
Yeah.
This is all me. No, I feel that. Yeah, I started writing probably when I was like 12, 13, and it was just for fun. But after I like grew in the whole industry stuff, I don't know. I was infatuated with it. So I said, whatever, I'll just keep writing. And then I picked up Logic Pro and just picked up a beat on YouTube and just went. And now that autotune's a thing, my problem was like I didn't like my voice on record.
No one likes their own voice.
No one likes their own voice.
Yeah.
That was my
Anyway,
insecurity,
listen
but-
to our podcast.
Yeah. No, it's wonderful. I got a lot of support. I'm feeling it right now. A lot of people.
No, man, I was honestly like super surprised, and when I started watching the video, cause you went live on Instagram,
Yeah.
and I went in and I was just like, hey man, and you were like, yeah, I just dropped my video. I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta check this out.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and the first credit I saw was, I don't care, title drop. And I was like, Justin Casey. I was like, wow,
Absolutely.
I know him too.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Justin, we go back about 2 years now. I've known him for about 2 years. We worked together for a bit. The three of us actually worked together.
Yeah.
And he did photography in school.
Yeah, he went to college with me.
Yeah, he did. So he's done there now, looking for work, doing some work on the side. But all my pictures and recent like projects I haven't put out, but I've done like last year. It wasn't music. It was just documentary, short films.
Yeah.
Me and him always work together.
No,
so.
he's fantastic.
He's a great video.
Yeah, no, he's great.
amazing. His camera skills are impeccable. Like I barely stabilize the video, and it's very stable for someone holding the camera. Like he was crouched down in like a squat position the entire time too.
Yeah.
So
no, he's really good at what he does.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the production value is good. I liked it.
I appreciate that. Yeah, no, he did a great job. I went for a purple theme. A lot of people are comparing it to like EXO Tour Life by Lil Uzi Vert. I get the vibe. Like he is inspiration.
Yeah.
But I wanted to go with a purple vibe. Purple, brown, yellow. I like those colors. So I put a little purple tint on it, and I wore purple stuff. So it's just my thing. The title sequence where it's directed by and stuff like that was purple. That's the reason.
Yeah. And I mean, it's just a collaborative at that point. Like you let him take the reins, and you pretty much like it. And that's the thing I really like about a lot of the stuff like that. You guys work well, so that's a good thing. You guys have worked before together, and it worked out well, and it went out well.
Well, it wasn't awkward. I mean, I sat at a tree, and we would wait for 10, 15 kids passing by while I'm sitting at a tree with the camera pointed at my face. So
trust me, working with these guys when we've done filming like outside too. Because I remember we did like a long time ago. We did a couple of things. It was just like, man, this is bad. Like, we would have to be like, all right, stop. Yeah. Don't look conspicuous with like 13 people just sitting around like, all right, and continue.
It's best thing because it was mostly like comedy skits too, so probably wearing something ridiculous.
Exactly. So we definitely
the shorter this goes on, the better. Does that take good? You didn't say anything. That's fine.
That's fine. We'll use it. We'll add it in. Whatever.
Absolutely.
Oh man, so I also want to ask, like, I know you had the two singles you dropped up on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
You working on anything else?
Yeah, I've been pretty much just writing. I just write a lot. I throw up a beat on YouTube, and pretty much the best part about writing is that you can write rap, but like it can go with any beat. It depends on the speed. Like generally, if I write 10 different songs or 10 different verses, I can put it on 80% of the beats that I find on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I just pretty much throw in a beat, and I just write and write and write. But when it comes to actually a project that I'm doing, I even have another song that I've already completed. I have the rights to put it up as a free product from the producer. We've talked, and I don't want to put it up because it isn't the right vibe. I want to go for more of a. It's hard to explain. I just want people to feel the music, and this was more just rap. Like you have to listen to the lyrics.
Yeah.
I didn't want people to have to listen to the lyrics. I wanted people to feel the lyrics instead of listen. So yeah, I do have stuff in the works. I have multiple things. You see in the video I was wearing 3 watches.
I was gonna roast you on that. I was gonna roast you real quick on that. Because I watched it, I was like,
Yeah, everybody says that.
I don't know if you're trying to pull a. I don't know if you're playing a character.
It wasn't just a stunt. It's pretty much the symbolism behind that. It's 3 watches, 3 time zones, 3 different people. So Lil goes towards my trap side, which was Hal is like my trap side. PB, I guess you could say like PB or whatever. That's more of like the really the hard rap, and then PB Kev is just. The way to explain myself is just it's more the sad stuff and like the real like depressive stuff like that. So I just have like 3 different personalities that all go into my song. If you listen to Dream After Dream, you have if you just listen to it, it's like a vibe. But if you like look at the chorus, it's like you think about it, like it's pretty intuitive. And then if you look at the verse that I do, the 4 bars, they're intense bars from my childhood. So it's just it's pretty much I go through all 3 ways. So 3 time zone, 3 watches.
Nice. What's the 3 time zones? Did you pick them?
I'm everywhere. I'm in Australia, Europe, and Canada. I don't know.
Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. 305.
305. Man, no, I just found it funny because I was like, man, I don't know if it was like, again, not a dig at you, but I thought it was like a thing where it was like, I have to throw off my obscenious wealth.
Absolutely.
Like a lot, like Young Gravy style.
Absolutely.
Like fucking throw on as many.
Every rapper has like 2 to 3 watches, a couple chains, and like I did wear a couple chains in the video. I'm wearing 2 chains right now. I enjoy that look, but trying to stunt with money is not what I'm looking to do. It actually had meaning before they all started buying watches. This was years ago that I thought of the 3 times. So it wasn't really Lil PB Kev I knew like 3 years ago, but like I knew I wanted to have 3 different personalities because actually Logic, a guy that I've really listened to, a bunch of people have probably heard. He has 3 alter egos: Young Sinatra, Logic, and he does the Bobby Tarantino.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to get Jacob in here, but he couldn't make it today because he's a huge fan of Logic and he's a huge fan of hip hop and stuff like that too, which is why I wanted to get him in here. But oh well, he'll hear this and he'll probably love it. So
absolutely,
yeah. No, because I know I sent him the music video afterward, and he was just like, "Whoa, this is dope."
I appreciate it.
And I was like, "Oh man."
Yeah, I've been getting amazing comments, like a lot more than I expected. I didn't expect the amount of views I've gotten in the last day. Like, I've got a lot of support, which is beautiful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You gonna do an album sometime?
It's probably gonna be mixtape first.
Yeah.
Probably not album. I mean, if everything blows up, obviously, but as you can expect, a mixtape probably the beginning of 2019.
Ooh.
I'd say let's just drop it there now. Probably around that area, end of the fall, the beginning of the winter kind of era, like right around 2019.
Cool. I like it, man. I like it.
And so, are you looking at gigs at all?
Not right now. I'm trying to really make my name. I mean, if this music video actually does blow up, then obviously. But again, I'm sitting on that music video, just doing my own thing. I just want people to feel me as an artist. I'm not in it for, like, obviously a lot of people I'm not looking to make a living and stuff. I just really enjoy making content and projects that people like.
Well, that's the thing too, is that as long as I've known you as the person who's just like, I enjoy doing this, I want to do this.
Absolutely.
You're not doing it for anything or anyone. You're just like, I want to do this, I want to do it.
The comments I've gotten have been amazing, but also horrible. I mean, I've got people say, like, why do you always change up what you do? Why do you change so often? It's just like, well, I do all these things, but you don't see it. I've been writing for 9 years. People don't see it. I make a rap song. It's like, well, you're a businessman 4 months ago. I still have my business.
Yeah, you still have your business. Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely something I struggle with for sure because I like doing multiple things at like a average level instead of just mastering one thing.
Exactly.
Which is wrong for most people. People don't like that. But I enjoy that.
Like a lot of people can't multitask that many things at one time and many projects. No. But I mean. Shit, if you can do it, more power to you.
I'm enjoying it. I'm working with a couple people right now. There's 2 producers that are going at it. I'm looking at a verse with someone right now. There's going to be stuff coming out. I'd say probably bi-weekly. Nice. Probably 2 or 3 times a month I'm going to be dropping stuff on SoundCloud, but probably once every couple months a video.
Yeah, we were thinking about putting our stuff on SoundCloud too, but...
SoundCloud's awesome, but...
The only problem is that the limit is based on duration, and these podcasts are very long. So you can put up a lot of music before you run out, but you can put up 2 podcast episodes.
Found that out the hard way.
Absolutely.
We also try to put it up on Spotify, which is still up in the air.
Yeah, the worst thing about with someone that's not like a artist that's like has an income from it.
Exactly.
You got to lease the beat. To a certain extent, which is usually 50 plus, which is fine. I mean, I'm down to own my craft, but it doesn't make sense right now to put stuff on Spotify.
No, exactly. Right, and like we've even looked into putting stuff on Spotify as well, and hopefully, if we do ever get on Spotify, they won't hear this episode of this part. But
Yeah, whatever. They won't hear it.
no, I was gonna say because like from what I could gather anyway, it's more like you can only get on there if they want you there.
It's actually,
And that's 100%. Yeah,
It's not easy. Yeah, you have to send stuff in. I think there's something with that. Yeah.
I don't want to send in. It
Even
has to be a pretty fucking good episode.
Even though it's pretty quality.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be pretty fucking good if I'm gonna have to send it to them.
Absolutely.
Not likely if I'm gonna be able to do that kind of shit.
Yeah.
No. How's your day, guys?
Yeah,
Did you have a good day?
Let's talk more about you guys.
Yeah, let's talk more about you
So
guys.
here's the thing here's some thoughts I had.
Oh, Christ.
We've already discussed this.
Christ.
So I was in the car on the way home from work today thinking about the podcast tonight. I was like, hey, cool. We're going to go on the podcast. We're going to have our guest on. It's going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, but so what are we going to talk about? We haven't thought about it. That doesn't matter. Not the last time. We have won it, so to speak. But lately we've been talking a lot about current events and like stuff you've been seeing lately.
Absolutely.
And I just feel like I absolutely have to talk about.
I'm looking at your face and I'm already like, just do it.
Bigfoot's giant dick.
No! Stop!
What is going on?
Okay.
So, do you guys know what I'm talking
I don't
about?
know what you're talking about.
John, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, okay, so I was on Twitter and I looked at, not very often.
I actually do have a point to make about this.
Yeah.
It's not about Bigfoot.
No.
It's more about Twitter culture and how I'm
Because I looked at Twitter and I was just like, I'm gonna, never, once in a blue moon, I will look at the trending and be like, what's going on in the world? What does Twitter think is trending right now? And I saw Bigfoot and I was like, fuck, we found him. It's real. Oh my god. That was my first thought. I was like, Bigfoot. Jesus Christ, we found him.
I can't believe that's where you might. If I saw Bigfoot just generically on trending, I'd be like, shit, he's a Nazi. He's one of those.
No, that was my first, honest to God, like, I was like, fuck, we found him. This is what I've been waiting for my whole life. And then sure enough, this shit.
Yeah.
So there's an election going on in the U.S. for senator, Congress, or something.
Whatever.
Who cares?
Something.
Are they ever not having elections?
No,
It feels like all they do is vote.
They're just always voting.
It's consistent.
And so one of the guys running the election said, well, I've got the other guy now. He's into Bigfoot erotica.
Oh my god.
And if it wasn't the year 2018, this would be this will probably blow over in like another day or two. But
Yeah.
man, for a hot minute, it's like, this is exactly a 2018 kind of story.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
what the fuck is going on?
Lil
This-
Dan's gonna spit some stuff about that now in his new verse.
Oh my
Guaranteed.
god.
Hell yeah. It's not, so now it's not big dick energy, it's Bigfoot energy.
Oh,
Bigfoot energy.
holy shit.
That Bigfoot energy.
This is too much.
I mean, that's about it for the story.
I'm ruined
really.
now.
But like, here's my thing, John, is that I didn't hear about this. Like, I was telling Connor, I didn't hear that the senator was like, that guy likes Bigfoot erotica. I didn't hear that people were like, ha, he likes Bigfoot erotica. I didn't hear, hey, stop dunking on him for liking Bigfoot erotica. The first tweet I saw about this was, it's okay to make jokes about people who are into Bigfoot erotica. And that's all I saw. I was like, is this a meme or just a weird individual? Is this just a tweet I'm seeing?
Just thinking out loud.
Just thinking it out here. Right? Like that's the gateway for me, is it's already like 4 layers back of separation.
I remember seeing, I think of one tweet that actually stood out to me, because like the guy was like, the guy is apparently like a white supremacist,
Oh yeah.
and he was just like, apparently this guy likes Bigfoot erotica as a white supremacist. But I have yet to see it, but he said it yeti. I have yet to see it, and I was like,
goodness.
I'm done. Turn off.
You know what I saw in my mind?
Uninstall Twitter.
The Pizza Hut Twitter account
What?
tweeted, hey, just thinking, flashback to our Bigfoot pizza.
No, they didn't.
Good.
They did.
Man, corporate Twitter is like the best and worst thing that ever happened.
Riding the wave.
Corporate Twitter is like the worst and best thing that ever
absolutely.
happened.
Mary Brown's is a good one. They always have the best.
Man,
What's the other one? There's another.
Denny's is really good.
There's a
Wendy's
couple
is
Wendy's is
savage.
the best.
Like
That's the one
Wendy's
I was
was
thinking.
like the trend a little
Yeah,
bit.
Wendy's is like the
absolutely.
first one who really started
Oh
doing
yeah,
it.
yeah. Yeah, no, Gordon Ramsay.
Which is so weird because then I see a normal Wendy's commercial. I'm like, come on.
Are you saying with the same marketing team or?
Yeah, really though. I can imagine like that one like redheaded girl they had in all their commercials is the one tweeting him.
Oh,
just fucking just.
I want to see like a commercial like before a movie where she just walks around like roasting people or something.
Oh, holy shit. Okay, this is kind of like it's not hot off the heels, but it's something I saw and I loved it. Did you guys see that fucking Roseanne Barr video?
No.
No. Oh no.
No?
Oh, no.
So she had like an apology video about what happened, right?
Come on.
So yeah, woof, right? So she had an apology video come out, but for some reason they left it in or uploaded it on a different channel like before the apology thing.
Oh, no.
So she's like sitting there and the girl looks ragged. She's sitting there with a cigarette in her hand, her hair's all fucked up, and she's just like, I didn't know, I didn't know. And then the guy in the background, you can't see him, he's off camera, he's like, I know, you've told me this 300 times. I'm just saying, when this shit happens, you have to have an apology ready. Like, he's trying to tell her this, and it's all, like, I gotta show it to you later after the podcast. It's probably my favorite video.
I can't believe this is being eclipsed in my life by Bigfoot.
It gets better. So Roseanne Barr's just like, I didn't know, like, I said I was sorry. And then she has a cigarette in her hand and she's just like taking long drags. And finally it culminates into the perfect fucking moment where he just looks at the girl off screen and he's just like, I didn't know the bitch was white! Ah! And she just screams. And I'm like, this is real. And then like it cuts and the next video shows her like, in my tweet, I am apologizing, and I'm like, oh my fuck, she's just completely deadpan, she's super calm.
Wow, she really is an actress.
Yes, oh fucking, woo. Wow. Amazing.
That's insane.
But man, it was a ride. She was just like, I didn't know the bitch was white! And I was like,
God. That's something to say. Something to say to one of the boys.
I got a little heated there, but it was...
You felt that you were spiritually invested.
But when you see it, you'll know. You'll be like,
that sounds like an insanely high level.
Like, it's probably my favorite video of 2018 so far. Not gonna lie.
Maybe it was like an inside job. Like that person was like, "This is hilarious," and it just turns the camera
right. They just leave it on. They leave it rolling
purposefully. Yeah.
Maybe they were like us. Let's do a funny cold open. I didn't know that bitch was white. Whoa!
This is not that one.
Oh fuck! Turn it off. Turn it off.
Rewind.
That's probably up there as like my favorite video next to the one of the fucking boyfriend and girlfriend trying to rob a store. And the cops trying to stop him.
No.
You remember that one?
No.
You seen that one?
No.
The one of like the girl, she goes into the back room, goes into like she goes into like a ceiling vent in the back room, and she falls through the fucking ceiling into the store, and then she's like, oh fuck, and she tries to go back into the back room to do it again, and the cop is just like, what the fuck?
They're not.
It's a ride.
She is like, love is just a myth. I am done with this man.
She leaves, like the dude that she's with gets tased.
Yeah.
And she's just like, I'm out, and fucking tries to go out the back door.
I like that. Love is just a myth. Romance is an urban legend. See ya.
I'm gonna go up the beanstalk and fall through the clouds.
My class showed me a good attempted robbery video where they literally, it's one of the shortest videos I've ever seen. They just pull up to the scene. They have like a brick or a rock, and they just whip it at the window to break it, and it bounces right back and hits the other guy in the head. And he just falls over. It's like, well, shit.
And the other guy's just like,
there are so many other steps to this plan. I can't do any of them.
Let's go, I guess.
My other favorite one I saw was like these two teenagers coming in and they were gonna steal like from the store, and like you can see them in the background and like. Man, it's probably fake, but like I like to believe it's real. It's like these two teenagers in the back, and they're like, "Oh man, taking some chips," and then they realize another third guy comes in, and he's holding up the store, and he's just like, oh, and they're both like, "Oh fuck!" So they both like team up to take him down, and they still take the chips and leave. And I'm like, Alright, like...
I think one of them gets behind the guy's legs and they push him or
Yeah,
something.
look, one of them like actually pulls
So they
the
stop-
fucking like Dennis the Menace.
No, you see that in movies.
Yeah, like they like crouch down behind his legs, and then the other guy like
And they
backs
pull
him
his
up, and
pants
then,
down,
whoa!
I guess.
Still take the chips. But like, if I own that store, they can have chips.
Absolutely.
You're
Well, yeah, I
taking
was gonna
chips.
say, did they stop the robbery?
Yeah, they did. They
They
stopped the
turned
robbery.
their robbery into, we'll accept these chips as a reward. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
absolutely. They're just like, well, let's capitalize.
Yeah,
Easy,
man.
we're in America. Let's do it.
We're good. Let's just fucking take these and go.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It'd be funny if they. I'd like to imagine that they asked permission first. Like, hey, if we stop this robbery, can we take these chips? What?
Like, dude's got a gun.
What are you talking about?
No. All right, let's them back up. Peace.
All right, well, we're leaving with them anyway.
Real talk. World class attractive, genius, or famous. One of the three.
Oh.
Like movie star attractive,
Good.
genius, or famous, all for good things.
Genius.
Nothing for bad.
Genius.
Genius.
Take genius.
And why?
Hands down.
Why?
Because genius can get you famous.
I guess.
And hey,
They all
some
get you
people-
other things.
How do you know?
I guess.
What?
If
Because
I,
they
just because
have-
I'm attractive doesn't mean I'm a fucking theoretical physicist.
Why do you want to be a theoretical physicist? Sounds
It's
boring.
just the fucking first thing off my head.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
There you go.
Another figure.
He's a good-looking dude.
Elon Musk.
That's fair.
What?
Technically a smart dude,
Technically.
but a fresh
on
turd.
paper.
I would
He's
love
just a
to.
fresh
On
dump.
paper. he's
Fuck, I
pretty
wish
smart.
I could own
Tesla
PayPal.
space.
I'm sure he tests well.
Get out.
I want that to be like his Twitter bio. Elon Musk
Tests well.
I
tests well.
saw a fucking picture on Twitter the other day, and it was like inside Tesla's like car factory. And she showed a picture of Elon, and it was like a selfie, and it was like the Snapchat thing, and said, "I showed you my factory. Please respond."
Oh my
Hold up, can we do a little reading session here real quick? Because you reminded me of something even more important than Bigfoot Twitter.
That's impossible.
This is insane.
No, this blew up.
Don't
the other
worry,
day.
it's still
Yeah.
Twitter.
So,
Fair.
have you seen the parody Elon Musk account wave?
Oh,
No.
I've
still
seen
following
I've seen
one.
French Elon Musk.
I'm following French Elon Musk.
Yeah.
There was a few months ago.
Elon Musk.
A normal guy
Elon
turned his personal account to Italian Elon Musk for a day and changed it back. But then there's just a whole bunch of them. This French one's really, really good.
It is.
Let me see. Mon chéri Grands has prepared delicious croissants this morning. Bon appetit.
I would just like to see him say that.
If a poor sits in the Tesla Model 3, they will be ejected into the space.
Oh my. That's him in a nutshell.
Oh my.
And there was a point where the owner of that account was just like, you know what, I'm being harassed too much for this. I'm just gonna tear on this account. Then 5 minutes later, just said, actually, someone offered me money for this. I guess this isn't the end.
I guess this isn't the end.
Then another 5 minutes later, it was, you know what? Fuck it, we're going nuclear. Here's the password of the account. Go wild. And then, for, like, my whole timeline was just.
Oh my god.
That is truly going nuclear on Twitter.
That's the way to go.
That's amazing. I love
You
it.
didn't even think about it. So what would you pick?
What were they? Attractive, genius, or famous?
Yeah.
Absolutely. All for good things.
All for good things.
Yeah.
Say famous.
Famous.
Yeah?
Why would you like to be famous?
Just cause.
Alright.
Actually, you know what? No. No, I'd
No?
choose genius, I guess.
Genius? That's fair.
I suppose.
Absolutely.
You're one of the genius. Quinn, what about you?
I'm not picking genius.
Why not?
I don't like it.
Okay.
I'm smart
This
enough.
is why
Be
it's
brain smart.
It's not that I think I'm like, ooh, I'm already smart, don't need to be genius. It's like, I don't want to be any more smart. I don't.
That's true.
I don't
That's
know.
really
That's
fair. I didn't
fair.
expect that good of an answer. I'm here like, why? I expected like, oh, money, you know?
Yeah.
Get those bands, but like, that was good. That was good.
You're not
I
gonna
was
pick money?
really gonna say famous, and then I remembered like, just kind of like on my travels, every once in a while, I see people treat attractive people nicer than other people. So I'm like, do I want to be like famous to get like big treatment, or do I just want to be attractive so that day to day people are nicer to me, just in a general sense?
See, like, I'm thinking of it way deeper, because I'm just like, okay, but if I'm a genius, that means I could be famous because I am a genius.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't.
And I want
If the only offering was Quinn, you want to be a genius? I'd be like, no thanks.
nothing else on the table.
That's okay.
So you don't even want to know how I was gonna do it? No, that's fine.
I'm out. Go see John.
Yeah,
I'd love to.
All right, guys, you said no. Give the brain juice to someone else.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think I would choose famous though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you picked attractive, you could. I mean, you could just be an Instagram star and get rich off that.
It's very true.
Yeah, you can be
Kylie Jenner,
and
factual, 1 million a post.
God love her.
That is insane.
Self-made.
How do you not
know,
post more?
almost the first.
Seriously, how do you not post more?
That's like they said she's almost a self-made billionaire because she has like $900 million. She just has to post 100 times.
Let's be real.
That's not hard. Like,
let's be 100% real. First of all, the only reason she has money is because her sister sucks some good dick on a camera.
no,
That's it.
No,
That's fucking it.
It's all because of OJ.
We could be rich.
Yeah, what about that OJ money?
It's all
right.
because
No,
of
you're
OJ.
right. It's that OJ money. I didn't even think about the OJ money.
You know what? P Diddy money too. I mean, he's killing it. Dr. Dre. Money's great.
He's got
I
it.
can get as many.
Because
I don't have to rob people.
I get when you're like low-level Instagram star, you gotta keep the profile consistent quality. You know, every post's gotta be tuned. But when you're that level, I feel like every once in a while you kind of want to just like post a picture of a rock and be like, "This is a rock. I have $1 million."
No, not even any. No hashtags. Because you won't need them at that level. You know what I mean?
I don't think they use hashtags.
No.
There's no point because they're not gonna get 11 million when they're getting 10.7 million.
Exactly.
You know?
That's just gonna fill up every. Because I have like a couple people on my Instagram who are just like, took a picture of my friend today. Fucking 1,700 hashtags under it.
Absolutely.
Friends, best friends, and I'm like,
and then the friend like deliberately misspelled.
Yeah, friend deliberately misspelled just to fit it in. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Why do you need this?
Even when I'm trying, I like take a picture of my Godzilla pictures, and I'm just like Godzilla, and I'm like,
Godzilla,
the year was 1954 when it came out. I'm done. Toho, they made it. Movie. Black and white.
I thought that was all one hashtag. The year was 1950 when it came out.
It's a long hashtag.
God damn. No, man. Like,
I remember my friend used to tag pictures with hashtags with no other posts. So he looks up that hashtag and his picture is the only one there.
that's
pretty cool, actually.
that's kind of cool.
I tried to do that a couple of times. You just make the hashtag long enough.
No, I mean, you can. Most people just do it like, and then like their account name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. Because I haven't done that before. I remember we started the hashtag Quinfinity War when you started watching all the movies, and then that worked out. I actually had a couple people message me, and they were like, dude, you need to stop writing this hard. And I was just like, no. Long story short, Quinn decided to sit down and watch every single Marvel movie on the way up to Infinity War.
Oh, goodness.
He did it.
Yeah, in a weekend. It was a...
He did it?
It was
Oh,
a
yeah.
haul. It was a long
It was
haul.
all a long haul. And he live streamed the entire thing.
Well,
Like we couldn't live stream the footage obviously, so it was just him
His reaction.
It's a
Yeah.
lot
just
of
watching the
me
movie.
watching.
So for like 4 hours I was there, like we just showed up.
Which for some of it is cool because I had like a pretty solid number of people show up.
Yeah.
Be like, hey dude, let's watch some movies together. But then I think, because it was 2 days, but like the second morning, I watched like 3 movies in a row, just kind of alone and tired. Just kind of like staring at the screen like,
So I don't wanna do
Christ.
this.
Because you ended up in like Thor Dark World and you were like, this is
yeah.
that was a slog. But yeah, what would you pick, Pat?
Oh, goodness. Probably Genius.
Genius?
Just because, like, it would just be nice, absolutely, to hit up some science.
Yeah,
To,
and like
get some cures on the go.
It'd be nice to be a music genius.
Yeah,
That would be
there you
awesome.
go. So I've said this before on the podcast, and I think it's to the point now. I almost say it almost every episode because we always talk about
I know,
capitalism.
you are going to
which is
say
great.
it again.
I am going to say it.
I know what it is.
Okay.
Can I say it for you?
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're gonna have a lot of money or power, you have to do something good with it.
Yes, you have a responsibility. Thank you.
That was the best way you could have said
Yeah.
that.
I just think you have a responsibility. Like, fucking... You have a fucking lot of power. People look up to you. You have a responsibility to be like, I have to make this world better now.
A
That's very true.
great representative of that, Ninja.
Right?
He
That
is
dude's a fucking...
killing it.
He's
amazing.
doing great.
He is burning himself out with helping people.
Yes.
While he's making millions
Yeah,
of dollars.
He's doing
He's
great
killing
for
it.
himself,
He's a great
man.
representative for that.
Absolutely.
I don't know anything he does besides play Fortnite with Drake.
No, but like
That's fair.
the shit he does, like he burns himself out so hard on like charity
like, once a
work
week,
too.
like insane. He's
It's really
donated
good.
over millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And he's literally, what is he, like 25, 26?
Yeah, he's like
He's young.
He's young. Yeah.
He's young, yeah. It's pretty cool to see. He's a great representative for Twitch. Like if they were gonna throw like the face of Twitch anywhere,
Right
like
there.
Dr. Disrespect was great for comedic value, but Ninja's great for just an all-around representative.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like,
the shit
when,
he does
when
is-
YouTube was stuck with their top grader being PewDiePie.
Oh goodness,
Woof.
that is it. I love PewDiePie right now. Actually, I don't know if you've seen the FouseyTube stuff and the FouseyTube drama, but PewDiePie killed that video. It was 17 minutes long, explained it perfectly. He was
loved
FouseyTube was going through a manic episode.
Cause like holy shit, it was just because the whole show he did was about like. Just for context, FouseyTube did like this thing where he's literally the only
What the
reason
fuck are we talking about?
he's
Who's
a
FouseyTube?
YouTuber.
He has like 10 mil on.
He has like 10 million on YouTube.
I got really
The
excited when
only
you said
thing-
I'm gonna give you some context. Then you started like 5 steps ahead of where I
No,
was.
okay, so hear me out. So FouseyTube's this dude on YouTube who's like, he has like 10 million subscribers or whatever, and like, realistically, I think the only reason he's famous is because he stalks Drake, let's be real.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
He's just insane. Like,
He's just fucking crazy.
Fake pranks and cried, and that's how I got him famous.
yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all you need to really know about him. He told everyone that he was gonna have a live show. He rented out the Greek, like in California.
It was like 5,000 seats.
Oh,
Yeah,
the Greek theater.
yeah, the Greek
I was
theater.
actually there once.
Yeah,
so
the
that
Greek.
theater.
He rented it out for a free show with Drake. And I was like, first of all, there's no fucking way Drake is gonna do a free goddamn show for you.
No.
And guess what? He never did show up.
No.
And there was like a fucking riot of people
Drake-
outside.
There was a
He
bomb.
called-
Yeah.
The best part about that was when he called an Uber.
So does
Oh, he
He called an Uber, and the Uber driver showed up in his car, and he was just like, alright, cool. He's like, can I stand on your car?
Can I what?
Can I stand on your car? And the driver's like, I don't really know if I can do that. And he was just like, I will literally give you $10,000 right now if I can stand in your car and make it like a declaration.
Oh,
and the driver's like, fuck it, alright, like shit.
No,
Dude he got fired from Uber after, but like realistically, whatever. The driver was standing on top of the car with him and like his boys, like hitting a bong hard. And I was just like, man, what the fuck?
It was
I thought he had a declaration.
Yeah, he did.
yeah.
He had a declaration to have, and he was like there, and he was like talking to people. I don't even know exactly what he was saying. He was just going nuts, but most of the people were just getting mad because he was like, "Where the fuck is Drake?
Yeah.
Why'd you lie to people?
No,
this is
absolutely.
Tanacon, but like
just gonna say,
not
this
as
is
great."
Tanacon, but
why do
worse.
people believe him?
Because he stalks Drake. I don't
But like,
know.
does he?
insane.
Does he know him? Like,
No.
No, he claims that he knew his father, but what happened? A little tiny story time. So
Was he fucking Obi-Wan? Like, he fucking knew his dad?
Insane.
Like-
That's he went in through the back of the nightclub that Jake was theoretically at. He went in through the nightclub, found him while making videos on Twitter, and just throwing him out there to the people, being like, "It's God's plan. I'm outside the nightclub, Drake. I'm coming in. I'm gonna see you. It's I'm
terrifying.
I'm making this happen." And it just blew up. So
imagine if like on the inside he's like, oh my god, what the fuck am I doing? How did I get myself
Oh
into
my
this?
God.
This is the worst. I hope wish I had a fucking ejector seat right now. This sucks.
So yeah, like right off the rip, like I didn't expect the bomb threat. There was a bomb threat, and that's what shut down. But right off the rip, I knew this wasn't gonna happen because he put out the tickets at 5 days. That's why he gave himself to do all this. Like he was just like, let's do it. He was in Australia, flew over this way, and just did it. But the first he put up the tickets for free, all sold. Like 10% of them were in the United States.
Yeah.
Like the rest of them were like in like everywhere else in the world that were not coming to the show because they were free. So people were buying them in Australia.
People were buying them just
But
to take tickets.
They were just not using. Okay, I thought you
so-
said they were gonna fly in.
No. They were just buying them to fucking take seats.
No, but
by the end of it, there was
people
like
did fly in. Though,
They
from,
did, yeah, but,
Chicago, places like that, and just like they were on the news actually. There's snippets, and there's like, well, we flew down here from Chicago, and it sucks. I got a bomb threat, and I don't get to see anybody. They seen a guy named Lit Poppy. He was one of the only guys that played, and his song was Lit like a bit on it, bit on my dick, and it was it. He repeated that for like 3 minutes. It was worse than on the team, but that's just food. That's so last week, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I just want to bring up food too because I think it's a funny topic.
It was hilarious because like he just started like losing his mind at these people who came in to see him, and like he was wearing like a fucking tube top
How
or
old
something.
is he?
Food was like 30, 28.
Yeah.
No, but like the people that showed up.
Like our age.
They were
Around
probably
our
like
age, like
17 to 25.
Yeah.
around there. But it was cool. I mean, Adam 22 showed up, Keemstar showed up, like some pretty big, because they believed it. I mean,
fuck it, like whatever.
It would have went. I mean, Wi-Fi's funeral was going, and he was just on XXL. Like he's a big artist. I mean, they had people coming.
Yeah,
but like,
I mean, that's just
it wasn't Drake.
That's
I don't think Drake was there
anyways.
but like, it would have been cool to see it actually go through. But now apparently it's August 24th. Or no, yeah, August 24th. He's having another one.
I think
he's doing another.
It's funny too because the show was called really in the Staples Center.
Apparently with J. Cole.
Jesus, all right. Anyway, there was the same thing about FouseyTube. That show that he had, it was something called like hate
dies, love arrives.
Hate dies, love arrives, and like the end of the fucking show, it was just him screaming obscenities at his fans. Oh, and I was just like, this is great.
Keemstar too was like, you made me want to kill myself. Stuff like that. I was like, wait, hate is still here.
It's
hate
right here, man.
I see it right there. Blatant, like thoughts are in the process.
Yeah, no, it hasn't left, bro. It's
insane.
Still here.
But yeah, that's insane.
You see the conference with KSI and Logan.
Ooh, Logan Paul. Was it the UK or you talking about
the interview
where he was like, where KSI was just like, your dad kisses little girls. Like, what the fuck? And his dad was there. And his dad was just like, do you want to fight me? And I'm like, well, I'm gonna get my dad to come to my fucking press conference and stand up for me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like, what are you doing?
The Pauls are a subject.
All I know is they had an interview canceled or something.
Yeah. Well, they had that was the thing. They had an interview, or I don't even know what it was. It wasn't it was like a press conference or something. Yeah. I think it was an interview, and they were there, and like KSI came out, and he was wearing like a blonde wig, and he was just like, like, fuck you, and the whole crowd was on his side. It was hilarious. Like, I don't think there was a single fucking Logan supporter in that crowd.
They were in the UK
because he would just be like, fuck you, Logan, and they'd all fucking roll in with him. I'm like, oh shit. So there was a point where like KSI was just like, your dad kisses little girls, haha, like he's a fucking piece of shit. I don't know what that's about.
No.
But
there's a video on Jake Paul's. I've seen a video. I think PewDiePie did a video on it. Anyway, they were doing like a blind kiss test with this girl, and she was like, she was over the age of 18, but she was like 18, like 18, 19.
Like I turned 18 today.
Instead of Jake Paul going up to her and kissing her and being like, oh, who was that? Because she was blindfolded. He pushed his dad in, and his dad kissed her.
His
dad's like 40 plus and just straight just.
You know what he does for a living?
What?
He has a roofing business.
Jake Paul's
real
dad?
estate.
That's put the shingles down, boys.
I bet you any money like Logan Paul rolled up in like got to that press conference, flew in, put his dad in coach. I bet you any money it happened. Listen, we're gonna roll with the Low gang, put them all in first class. You can hang out next to the bathroom, Dad. All right, just.
Oh, absolutely. No, yeah.
I feel like he did.
It's a touchy subject for the YouTube environment.
The best thing that came out of that though was that like at the end they were trying to like get back on track and be like, hey Caleb, can we ask more questions this time? And Logan was like crying.
Yeah.
He was sitting there like kind of like trying to laugh it off, but you could see tears.
Wait, is this back to that conference?
Yeah.
Yeah, in UK.
You could see tears coming down his face. So he was like red in the face. I'm like, what the fuck?
He got up and left.
He got up and left.
He left.
He said whatever. He was like, I'll see you whenever the fight starts, and then like dropped the mic. Literally mic dropped. And then KSI was like, what? What?
That's actually what he sounded like.
He was just like, oh my god, I can't believe you just left.
It's crazy though, because when they left, they were walking out to the car. They were running out to their car, and because the UK was so insane about it, like someone sucker punched Greg Paul, like Logan Paul's dad, in the back of the head. And apparently DJ or Deej, whatever, DG or whatever his name is, Comedy Sports Gamer, KSI's brother, told his fans like do whatever you had to do. And that's why there's a big lawsuit going on right now.
Holy shit!
It's insane. No, it's insane. This fight is going to be the biggest fight next to Mayweather's fight.
Fuck.
Conor McGregor.
You know what?
I'll fucking YouTuber.
I'm watching it. Easy. I'm watching it.
Listen, like I can give two shits. I don't even know who KSI is. I've never seen a single one of his videos. I've never seen a single one of Logan's videos. You know damn well I'm fucking gonna be the first goddamn one to watch that
Guaranteed
fight.
It's gonna be the most streamed next to what was it? There was one that had like a million views.
It's definitely like, Mayweather McGregor.
Yeah, it was something. Well, Mayweather McGregor had like 1 to 3 or something like that. I don't know. It's insane. So I feel like it's gonna be great. It's like August 25th or something. So maybe we should do a post podcast.
Fuck, I want to talk. Can we do that? Can we have like a fucking podcast?
I'm gonna have to like
during the
research
fight?
and understand what's going on.
I'm not doing this. I can't.
Can we like start like the first 20 minutes we'll just talk about it and then we'll stop, watch the fight, and then just talk about it?
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because that sounds fucking hilarious.
He was in a fight before and he beat Joe Weller.
Yeah.
That's why this thing's going on, because he's a champion of the YouTube boxing community or whatever. I have no. That sounds insane.
See, like, and that's why like
it's actually a thing.
With McGregor and Mayweather, I watched that fight and like it was.
Don't compare these. Do we have to
The
compare
worst part is that
these? Do we have to fucking compare these?
like Logan Paul showed up in the Conor McGregor suit.
Might not be that
it was
lopsided.
insanely-
It's like, isn't McGregor also a man-child?
No, it's perfect. It's actually perfect.
essentially.
Mayweather is.
But
It was
Mayweather
just
He's
also-
49 and 0.
No, Mayweather's also kind of shitty too, isn't he?
Oh no, Mayweather.
Oh man, 49 and 0.
I thought I mean,
but
like
he's
as a
shitty
person.
human.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh well, they are.
They are.
They have,
Realistically.
No, but what I'm saying-
McGregor's Irish.
No, but
Yeah.
I'm saying. But their jobs are to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really the end of my point there. Their jobs are to fight. The YouTube people, their job isn't
To entertain.
But KSI
By
sounds like he at
any
least
means
has fighting
necessary.
experience, and
Exactly.
I don't expect Logan Paul to
Logan
hold
looks
up.
that's-
prepared, but KSI.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying.
Can you at least give them like weapons or something?
Hit him with the chair!
Hit him with the mic.
Yes. Man, that would be the fun.
Hit him with the
Can you
vlog
fucking
camera.
Imagine.
Give them-
like the mic comes down and he's just about to talk and like KSI fucking knocks the mic out of his hand, fucking domes him, falls over. That's it.
If you're watching this, KSI, if you need an opener for the show, I got you. PB Kev coming out. We next.
I would fucking listen. I've said this before, man. I would hate to be that like one of those people who like pays $1 million or whatever for front fucking ringside seats for KSI to end it in 2 hits.
Oh my God, no.
Can you imagine?
Even any boxer, even
I
Conor
really
McGregor,
can't,
Mayweather.
John.
Oh, like if it was like what? How much are tickets for front row for like Conor McGregor, Mayweather?
I can tell you right now,
Oh.
too fucking much.
Yeah, it was definitely
insane.
500.
Too goddamn
Easy.
much. For
500,000.
fucking how long did they last? Like 6 rounds? Not even.
Absolutely, and it shouldn't have been that much.
No.
Conor was actually pretty decent.
Oh, it's funny too because like I'm not a fan of boxing. I don't watch a lot of it. So like the McGregor fight was like the only one I'd really seen.
Me too.
And like I thought it was funny that they just have fights before that. And there's like no one there.
Yep.
Because they know the fight isn't started yet.
Oh,
They're all
absolutely.
outside. This is Vegas for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
like
this-
So there's like two
Yeah.
people beating the shit out of each other, and there's like 15 people in the stands. They're not
There's
even
like-
looking. They're on their phones.
But they're actually
I'm
taking
like,
shots.
man, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you put that on your resume? Yeah, I opened for them.
Yeah, like
Got my fucking.
I opened for Mayweather McGregor. Oh, so you're like in a band? No, I just
No.
I have a few broken ribs.
Band.
Fucking felt like it.
Speaking of a big moolah, what if you won $100 million right now?
If I won $100 million
$100 million
right now,
right
Probably
now.
Did we talk about
I
this
think we
too?
had- I think
I
we
did.
Did you?
Also-
I haven't watched that one. We,
Oh, it's fine. No, it's not definitely not up. It was a recent.
It's definitely not
one.
up. We did talk about this though.
we can switch to a different. I got like 10 questions
No,
here.
but,
Oh fuck!
I can't prepare, bro.
no,
I-
man,
I-
we used to be prepared too.
We're
Oh no, Gary, you listened to our backlog. You probably thought we'd be prepared tonight too.
Nah.
Yeah, we've been prepared in a bit.
We have like 10 episodes
also weird
uploaded,
backwards
10 more
word.
not, so like it's fine.
Where'd the seed of the podcast come from? Who thought of it? Why did you think of this?
Quinn was like, guys, want to make a podcast?
Alright.
Okay, well,
That was about it.
yeah, it was
to me.
basically a combination effort of me yelling that for a few years and Jacob yelling that for a few years, and then just one day I snapped and I was like, I have to think of an idea for a podcast right now, and I was like, I want to keep it vague so that we can talk about really whatever we want to talk about.
Absolutely, yeah.
But there has to be some kind of trick to it. And I was like, what if one of us just comes in, like no one else knows what's going to happen, and they just have a list of things that they want to talk about. And actually, the idea in the first place was that, because the goof I was thinking was going to happen was my friend Michael was going to come in, and he was going to be like, guys, I've been watching a lot of Naruto. My friend Jacob would just be like, fuck you, I don't want to talk about that. And then
that would be
it. And like that'd be it. And then like he has to go to his next topic or something. But we've never vetoed a topic.
No, we ever have.
No, which is hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Fuck.
That's cool though. I don't know. I've been the last like 6 months. Actually, I don't know if anybody knows Gary V on Instagram. Look him up, Gary V. He's an amazing like inspirational businessman, and he's just like he knows what's next. Like he's so smart with social. He's a social media guru,
Yeah.
and he's just like podcasts are next. And like 6 months ago, I was like, podcasts? Like I've never listened to them. And I got into H3H3's podcast and Neil deGrasse Tyson's podcast. And I've been listening to
Neil's
podcasts.
Is fucking great. Have you heard
no,
Neil's?
Just as he could be Spocking. It's like the bell pepper.
Yeah.
With the on that podcast. Bro. The newest one. No, he could be talking about gibberish and his voice is just beautiful.
Yeah, it's fucking
He's
great.
amazing.
Like
does he go deep on the physics?
Oh man. But the thing is, it's like Pat said, it's just his voice.
How close is it to ASMR?
Pretty close.
It could be.
It could be. If you put those like interstellar fucking soundtracks behind in the background, I'm just like of just like open space, you done. You're gone. It's over.
Nice.
He's a good guy.
I remember because me and Quinn especially, we have a bad habit of just workshopping things that never come to light.
Oh yeah,
that's fair. Me too.
That's my favorite activity.
Oh, absolutely. It's like this could go big and you just never do it.
Well, like that's the thing. Like we had like the.
Me and Jacob actually embraced it as an activity.
Oh, absolutely.
We hang out and we're like, hey, do you want to like?
Remember what one time?
Write I have like a Google Drive of notes of like me, him, and another friend. Like we're like, let's come up with a full movie, start to finish, right now. All the plot, world building, characters, backstory, and we do that for like 5 hours.
And then we're just
I
like,
have this huge document, and then I'm like, well, I'll never see the light of day again.
I feel that. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now with a novel.
Because we had ideas. Fuck, we spent like a whole day doing like a retro diner.
Yeah,
because you were like no 50s diners. And we were like, man.
So we drove by Mary's Diner, and I was like, oh,
that was what spurred it. We were like, they have a juke. I told Quinn, I was like, yeah, they have a jukebox. He's like, what? Really? They do.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they sure shit do. And I fucking lost my mind when I saw it.
Absolutely.
I was there with my mother, and I was like, I'm putting something on. She's like, don't. I'm like, you can't stop me from playing Earth Angel.
I'm telling you, man. You did well.
I will lean into the diner idea.
Same.
If we take one idea and run with it, the diner one is a top tier one.
Absolutely, bringing that back.
Because I'm thinking, Newfoundland, it's full of olds.
Yeah,
old people,
aging population.
Old people love old shit.
We hit two demographics. We hit the hipsters that want to go to somewhere old. We hit the old people who want to remember the good old days.
Bazinga. Riverdale's popular. There's a diner in that show. Get a lot of blue and pink lights.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
You nail it.
Kidding.
Get a homeless jughead outside. Nail it.
You got rollerblading waiters for the old school aesthetic. What? All the old people died and now we don't know what rollerblades are? Put the Heelys on the waiters.
Whoa, man.
If a waiter came up to me and heeled up in fucking Heelys,
and pulls up my food down,
I'd give him a tip immediately.
I'd be like, yeah, like here's $20. Like go buy a dope pair of Heelys.
Side note, are Heelys back or something? Because
Heelys are starting to come back.
I was at the mall and a kid just Heeled out of the food court. And I was like, oh man,
okay, what? So me and Connor, our family moved houses recently. So we moved out of Southlands, and I was going back to the house in Southlands to get our last couple things. And as I turned the corner around to get onto our street, this pretty dang big crowd of kids comes around the corner, and I'm like, oh shit, scooter gang. But none of them have scooters. They're all on hoverboards. Oh my God. It's just an army of 12-year-olds leaning and moving forward.
Do you know how fucking imposing that is? There's just 12-year-olds who are smaller than you, but they're all like...
It's the
I wish you could see this right now.
45 Eagles.
The Armada.
Because these were kids who were I'd go over and hang out at your place, and they would just be rolling around on scooters and be like, scooter kids!
And it's changed.
And now it's
the era.
It's funny.
The scooters are cumbersome. They're so awkward. 100%. But the hoverboards, they just...
No, absolutely.
I can't do it because it's a podcast, but they just lean and they look.
Yeah.
They're not talking to... It's they don't even know each other are there.
They don't talk to each other.
No,
they lean
that's the
and
thing.
look rotted.
Yeah, they look pissed the whole time. It's funny you bring that up, because I was actually going to bring up one of the things that happened to me the other day. I walked over to my girlfriend's house, dropped something off to her place, and I was like, alright, I'm trying to go home. And I was walking home, I was going through the trails by one of the Needs stores. Anyways, I was walking by one of the trails. This kid came out and he was on a hoverboard, and I was like, what the fuck? And he was on the hoverboard, going forward, hit the fucking vape so hard, and just a trail of smoke behind him. And I was just like, I have never once in my life looked at something and thought, I'm living in the future right now. That was a moment I had. I was like, I'm living
we're in the Back to the Future.
This is 2018.
Marty
This is the future.
Rick and Morty. and we were ready for it.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
fucking
my
ready
goodness.
for it, man. Self-lacing Nikes, hook me up.
Oh, insane.
Fuck
They
me
are
up.
insane. They look dope.
Oh, I love them. I love them. I would love to have a pair. Do you see how they actually like made like a hoverboard too? Like Tony Hawk was on one.
I've seen that.
It's like it can only do it on like a certain.
Yeah. It looked insane.
Yeah.
But like they're actually like starting to become a thing, and they just made the I call it Super Mario Sunshine jetpack. But you know when you put Super Mario Sunshine jetpack water,
The water?
You actually do that very frequently now, which is insane to me.
There was that video of the guy and he like went right across the
It's
street with
like
it.
physics doesn't exist.
I only saw the video of the guy that does it immediately, like eats.
Yeah, the guy like the
Yeah,
it starts right now.
Gone. Boom, boom, boom.
Fucking killed him.
No, for sure. No, the era is crazy. What I think about, like, I think about it all the time now that I'm making music and putting content out into the universe. There's a person named Kago. He's on Instagram, CAGO. Go look him up. He's awesome. He played at the Fuzi thing right before it shut down. He's a really good artist. I messaged him and he got back to me. He was like, "Yo, I'll check out your video." He's in LA in a studio but lives in Chicago. I'm in Newfoundland. No one would have heard my music besides like St. John's, Newfoundland.
Yeah.
But there's people that are in. My friend Sammy in Europe has shown it to people, so there's people in Europe listening to it.
You should
LA.
check when you get like after like a week or so. You should check
the
your analytics. Yeah,
and see exactly where.
when I was doing a couple of our stuff, remember the car stuff? That should not be named.
Shall not be
we did
named.
that. We did that, and like some of the analytics were like people in Brazil. I was like,
Crazy.
good, I guess.
It's insane.
Oh wow, that's great.
It's just crazy the connection you have now. Like you can become popular. Like if I keep making music,
You
and
could
it's
literally
just
become
music,
big in
and
Japan.
if it just
I love it.
pops, insane. Like you're one music video or one SoundCloud. Like that's how Post Malone posted something blew
You're
up.
one Walmart yodeling kid away.
Always one Walmart yodeling kid away at all times.
On the flip side of this, I was talking on the way over. Me and Connor were talking about nerd rage about things. Like apparently the new one is they cast a black woman to play Starfire. They cast a black woman to play the Orange Alien,
Okay.
and the bad Star Wars fans are getting. I'm just gonna call them Star Wars fans.
Yeah,
That's
all of them.
That's what I'm using to denote like bad nerds.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe we should just cancel the internet. Because if we cancel the internet, they still get mad about this, but none of us hear about it.
Yeah.
Cancel the internet.
You know?
That is
We all log off. Right?
Yeah, we all just log off.
yeah.
That would be. I want to see that happen. I want to see like a one day where like a purge. Can we have a
No
purge?
internet, no cell
No
service.
internet, no cell service
Bring it
for like
back
to
24
the-
hours.
Is that Earth Day?
That would be insane.
Yeah, it's a voluntary.
But the thing is like if that happened, would you know? Because you wouldn't hear about it on social media.
Exactly.
Like what would happen?
I feel like that's it. It's over.
I feel like
stocks.
Imagine the amount
Dead.
of money lost.
Oh, exactly.
There would be like
That was like
$20 billion
do you remember
one
when like the 30th or 40th? I think it was the 30th anniversary of like Pac-Man came out, and Google had like their Google Doodle. It was like Pac-Man, and you could play it.
I did.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
That's cool.
They had like their Google Doodle as Pac-Man. You could fucking like just play Pac-Man on the thing.
that's dope.
It was there for fucking 24 hours. And you know how much fucking do you know how much like world net loss in productivity lost that one day?
Oh my goodness.
Billions.
I'm thinking
Billions of dollars were lost
just
in that
went- yeah.
one fucking
That's
day.
amazing.
Because most websites have proxies to block websites, but it's fucking Google.
Yeah.
You're not gonna block Google,
No, absolutely.
right? So I remember like reading that. And I was like, man, fuck
People
yeah.
just sat there and played Pac.
Just sat there playing Pac-Man. on fucking
I saw
Google.
you like the tweet today that was like. It was like step number one for like
Yup,
getting back at the
dismantling capitalism.
was like don't pee on your lunch break. Take your lunch break and then later pee, so you get paid for lunch and for peeing.
That's the best
It's
way.
the
to do
exact
it.
same thing.
No, I wanted to bring up one last thing before we end it.
Absolutely.
It was a funny story, and it was when me and you still worked together, Pat.
Ah, cool. We're ending on a funny story instead of like
Sad.
Instead of something
Everything's
sad,
sad,
like usually
Bigfoot.
everything sucks.
capitalism will eat everything you
There's
love.
only 3,000 tigers left in the wild.
Okay,
Star Wars
keep
fans.
going. Yep. I'm gonna cry.
No, but I remember in December, it was just funny because like because I knew you were doing business at the time. We would chat about it at work a lot, and then I remember you specifically like told me, you were like, man, Bitcoin's gonna go up.
Yep.
You were like, Bitcoin's gonna go up and it's gonna be fucking crazy. And I was with you and you were showing me the trends and you were explaining to me like,
I
holy
told you.
fuck it is. And then sure enough, like the
Fun
next
fact.
2 weeks, it was like fucking blew up, and we were like,
Fun fact.
holy shit!
So I dabble in the stock market, but I do it with an app where I don't actually use money.
Yeah.
I had $25,000. That's what I accumulated from 1,000. So I'm a decent stock trader, a penny trader. I enjoy it. I looked at Bitcoin. I looked at what it was doing, and I seen graphics cards just went up.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is gonna happen. I invested $25,000, $780,000.
Yeah.
Immediately. If I actually invested that $25,000 of my own money, if I had that, $780,000 in my bank account.
Yeah.
Because I felt it. That's what people do. They're just like, I feel that.
Yeah.
And they make
No, like,
millions.
we were there in the office, and he had his laptop open on his desk, and we were just like, and you're like, dude, I think this is gonna go up. And then I was like, what do you mean? And then you told me everything about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, there's no fucking way. And then sure enough, like a week or two later, that was when the fucking Bitcoin crisis.
It went from 6 to 7,000 to 50.
Yeah, and we were like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because someone we knew.
Corey was gonna throw 5,000.
Yeah, he was gonna
he put like
money in.
100 on it, and he made like $3,000. But like, if he put 5 on it, he would not be working right now.
Absolutely. He'd be fucking fantastic.
It just sucks that you hear about that stuff. It's like Gary Vee. Another point of Gary Vee. He didn't invest in Instagram. He put like 100,000 into Twitter. He made lots of money.
Yeah.
But he almost put 500,000 into Instagram. Can you imagine the amount of money that man would have right now? He still has that money, but like, he would have tripled the amount of money. He
exactly.
had. Well, dude, stock market's insane. I appreciate you bringing that up.
Man, no, because I remember we were talking about it, and I wanted to bring it up last time we were hanging out, and I was like, fuck, man, it was so cool.
Yeah.
Because I just brought it up, I was like, that's cool,
man.
Dude.
I think one thing I'm actually gonna do. Little side note here with the stock market. Anybody that's listening, I would suggest if you live in Canada, investing all of your money. I would suggest
I know what he's gonna say.
Don't do it, but I suggest, and I'm gonna do at least 1,000 medical marijuana in September, because that is going to blow up once it goes legal. So medical marijuana specifically, because you're going to see people actually trying these things while they have this condition.
Absolutely,
it's going to blow up because everyone's going to want medical.
Well, there was a thing for a while, and like one of my family members had land, and they had people approach him. For land for the dispensaries and stuff like that, like
it's insane.
Grow ups.
It's gonna blow. Right? You put $1,000,
and he was just like, and he was been sitting on this land for like 40 years. Like he bought it forever ago, and it's just like out in the ghouls somewhere. And he was just like, I don't know, like I got a couple offers. I was like, you don't have fucking offers, dickhead. You're just doing this to get a deal, and he did.
He got a good deal.
He got a damn good deal.
I mean, it's out in the ghouls. No one's gonna want to build there because it kind of smells. So
yeah, whatever.
I'm joking. The ghouls is dope. They have a nice jungle gyms.
Ghouls rules.
Ghouls rules.
They got Keats.
But yeah, well, the thing is now that since the province has invested so much into canopy growth, not only is it a public good to be investing in weed, but it is your patriotic duty as a Newfoundlander to buy lots of legal marijuana.
Yep.
It's because the province has invested money. You're circulating the economy. You're keeping the province afloat.
We're throwing politics into it. We're gonna come out of debt.
Mm-hmm. I guarantee
the province.
We're gonna pull a Colorado.
Absolutely.
Colorado had way more fucking money than they knew what to fucking throw at.
And that's why everyone's doing it, because they realize there's money in it. Unfortunately, it took this long.
Yeah.
But like, whatever. I just suggest all that I'm gonna say is throw money into the stock market for marijuana before October, and go watch my video on YouTube. In the description, hopefully. I don't know. No, I'm joking.
We'll throw it up.
I'm not plugging that. It's
plug yourself, man.
All right, I'm
Fuck it.
plugging.
We asked you to come here. Plug yourself. All right. Go plug yourself.
Go plug yourself. Plug what?
This has been the Weekend Fan Club. Go plug yourself.
Go plug yourself.
Smoke lots of weed and go plug yourself.
Oh my god.
Don't sue me.
Don't sue me.
Don't sue.
Jesus Christ. Don't fucking. I'm sorry I said don't go plug yourself.
Oh my god.
You said do go plug yourself.
I'm sorry.
Say it more times. Say it.
No.
Yeah, say go plug yourself.
I want Pat to end the podcast with the saying, with the word, with the phrase that we all.
Does he know it? Oh, you probably know it. You also know it.
What's the? Oh. No. I don't. Oh no.
I believe in you. I believe in you. You did. You killed the beginning better than any of us. You can land the ending.
Bring it home.
No, I know there's a phrase, dude. This sucks.
How close are we to the weekend now?
Oh, it's a 1 hour closer to your weekend. That is
it.
1 hour closer to the weekend.
Thank you. Perfect.
Absolutely.
Well, PBK, thank you for
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for everything.
Here,
it's been a pleasure.
Yes, thank you so much, and have yourselves a good day, a good evening, a good
weekend.
John, please stop.
Yeah.